This just in, CEO, one of the biggest FGC tournaments there is going down this weekend. As we speak, this picture was taken there, and as you can see, it's looking pretty damn good.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. The free play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Thank you guys for tuning in once again. It is Sunday, the weekend is here, we done made it. Thank you guys for tuning in. That picture that I posted in the beginning, want to give a shout out, I believe it's that Shark Party, link in the description field. Show them some love, they took this picture. They got the two camis with the May in the middle. You in a cami sandwich, if you was in a cami sandwich, you living a good life. So anyway, without further ado, we got a lot to talk about as always. Chapters down below if you guys want to skip around to a certain subject, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We just about to cover the highs, the lows, the pimps, the hoes, everything. So hope the day is going good because you already know that Sunday's about to get better. Let's go. All right, now into them. What the hell is really going on? Buttons that need to be checked. So this one pops off, of course, again, in Daytona in CEO. Now, we all know, like, well, we all might not know, but if you don't know, now you know. So CEO has been in Daytona for what? The last 4 years, I would say, something like that. I remember when we covered it, when Button Check was first starting. I'm never going back to CEO if it stays in Daytona. There's other people that actually, I mean, this affected them so much that they were just like, fuck Daytona. Now in doing that, he actually posted other tweets that were saying the same thing. Like, the sad part of that whole story is a lot of tournament players were experiencing, like, you know, racism, a lot of hate. Anytime they left the venue, they were like, holy shit, why is Daytona so effed up? Like, literally everybody was talking about it. I remember even Jebailey was like, you know, he was gonna check into it. He was gonna do all he could as far as like security, making people feel safer. You know, he was basically trying to take the extra step. But like a lot of people were saying, you really can't police. You can police the inside, but you can't police Daytona itself, and it seems like it's still going on. I saw a lot of players posting this last weekend, right here, starting with K7, saying people are definitely driving by screaming out racist shit here at Daytona. Y'all be safe. Then of course you got a lot of people responding to that, you know, basically saying stay safe. A lot of people are like, yo, just watch your back, you know, walking around over there. Some people saying that's fucked up, or that's why they're not going. I see somebody by the name of Strifey, or Strife, if I'm saying that correctly, saying the lack of public statements addressing the racism and bigotry that happens in Daytona CEO by people other than the attendees is really disheartening. I see other people kind of touching on like they hope this is the last year that they're contracted to be there. I see Rewind posting this saying, feels like traveling back a couple hundred years when I went there. And then Noon, or Super Noon, posted this as well saying, CEO needs to never be in Daytona again, man. It's just unsafe as shit here. I went up the venue to grab water and these two dudes were just yelling shit at me. I'm good. Then I noticed VikkiKitty, who's a commentator for Panda Global, actually posted an incident that stood out a lot. Right here posting this saying, I just had a group of 6 men follow me down the street to my hotel in Daytona. One split off to the other side of the street, then I started walking faster. I thought they wanted my phone, so I hid my phone under my armpit, then I crossed the road to get to my hotel. One guy started yelling obscure things like, hey baby, wanna buy me a beer? And when I ignored him, he said, I hope you die of COVID, you be. I ran inside my hotel lobby and told them what happened and asked to call the police. The group of men are now posted in front of a liquor store. That's in front of my hotel, and I'm safe inside my hotel while police come. I knew immediately something was up, and I'm relieved I acted quick. I am really shook right now, but I'm safe. I legit cannot believe that all just happened. What is wrong with people, man? I want to complain that it's a Daytona thing, but it's a bigger realization that this is something I've dealt with on a smaller scale in other cities, and why does this freaking happen? And of course, a lot of people in the FGC, like, thank God you're safe, like, be safe out there. Like, it's crazy. It's just because obviously you hear of stuff like this in other cities when people go to tournaments and whatnot, but it seems like it just happens a lot more in Daytona. Like every time there's a CEO, and we're not talking about the tournament itself. I always hear wonderful things about the tournament. People are like, yo, Jebailey, he goes the extra mile. The production value and like all that they have going on is amazing. It's of course the fact that it's the city, you know what I'm saying, of Daytona. I have no idea. I've never been out there, but there's so many reports constantly, always, where people are like, yo, this city, you gotta be safe out there. Some fucking weirdos. I noticed Ice Age post on this as well, a response to this saying, lots of folks refuse to go to CEO so long as it remains in Daytona. Hopefully it'll move back to Orlando, even if it means making profit margins smaller for the investors. Maybe not having a major tournament in a former sundown town just to save on costs would have been better. Then I noticed James Shen actually responds to that, kind of breaking it down, saying, just to clarify the situation, it wasn't to save costs. The Orlando venue was too small for what Jebailey wanted, like the NJPW collab. He found Daytona and didn't know how shit Daytona is at the time, but is now locked in a contract with them, I believe. And I want to say this sounds pretty accurate because I remember doing the first story, and I think that was like I said, like 4 years ago, him saying something like they check out different venues and for the price and the size, that Daytona was a fit, and they were, you know, locked in a contract. I want to say that contract was 4 years long, which obviously if it was, then this should be their last year that they have to be there. But of course, that's not written in stone. That's just me kind of guessing off the top of the head. I remember him even talking about the possibility of going to like Disneyland and trying to do it over there. But then a lot of people were worried about the cost, right? They were like, yeah, but that's going to be an arm and a leg to go over there. So it is what it is. I mean, I will say this. In the tournament, because we're talking about in the tournament, like we previously said, amazing. Production value, security, we've always heard like great things about how Jebailey runs CEO. But of course, the outside, the city of Daytona, it just seems like every year the people over there, and I'm not gonna say everybody, obviously, because we can't put everybody in the box like that, but whoever's hanging around the fucking venue outside, like in that area, seems to be on some shit. All right, now to talk about some positivity for CEO. A lot of cool things are going on right now. By the time you're watching this, I believe today is the last day, so a lot of finals are going to be going on today. I think top 8 for Street Fighter is going to go on, or Street Fighter 5, I should say. I don't know who's in top 8 right now. Last I looked, I think, who was it? The homie, Dr. African, right? He was posting like he might get there on winner's side, but then he lost. I think he lost to Shine, so now he was trying to get there on loser's side. So by the time you're watching this, as I'm recording, I'm not sure. But I also know that Brian F was close to making top 8 as well. So it's interesting going to see. I'm sure by now that by the time you're watching this, you already know who the top 8 is. And it looks like Mr. CEO, Alex Jebailey, is actually getting a little medal right here. He posted, I think it's CVS too. He says, look who's getting at least a top 8 medal tomorrow. And then I noticed this. This was cool as shit. Apparently Hitbox gave him a modded cross up. Dope as hell. I love the color, man. Said the friends at Hitbox bought me this amazing custom cross up. Really damn awesome of them. This is dope. Then I noticed Hungrybox posted this saying, don't ask. All right, shit, we won't ask. Then this one right here, talk about relationship goals, because I see Forever King. Y'all know Forever King. You should know Forever King because he's the king and he's forever.
True that, Ernesto, right on the money.
But if you don't, I'm gonna put his profile on the screen right now. Mortal Kombat Injustice tournament player, been in the FGC for quite some time, and his honey bunches of oats. His Sugarfoot, right, is Infinitii, and I believe she's also an NRS competitor as well. And the reason why I wanted to give some shine to this, because it was a beautiful thing. They posted this just yesterday saying, how many couples do you know that both make top 16 winners together? Wish us luck tonight at CEO. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? How many couples do you know that both make top 16 winners? I'll wait. And I believe later on she posted this tweet saying, I want to say she said she was out at 9th. I want to say that. She said out at 9th, but I'll be rooting on, Forever King in top 8. So that's what's up, man. I'll put both of their links in the description field down below. Definitely show them some love, man. They're doing the damn thing. Relationship goals for days. Love it. There it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you feeling. Thank you guys for all the amazing love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And if it's the next day, that's HT, baby. So you know we got to hit you hard for that Horny Tuesday. I thought that sounded dirty, but maybe it did. It's just in my mind. Anyway, I also posted, I wanted to mention another video if you missed it. It's a small video on yesterday. 30 things that people are saying about Street Fighter 6. It's true, they're true, 100% true, also comical. Hope you guys enjoy it. Link is in the description field. It might be up here, down there, or it might be nowhere. Anyway, thank you guys for all the amazing love. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will see you soon. Love you, forever. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
He's on the verge of popping on the blood. He's got to make something happen, though. Only 8 seconds on the clock. That's why Island Herbs is just content. Doing these jump things. Oh, and the gold burst. Get to the other side of the screen. Even Pop just teabagging. Oh, no! He died for that. Are you kidding me? Sit your ass down. Make sure you stay crouching, bro. What you teabagging for?